back in the kitchen with one of our viewers and one of our storm trackers too. This is Don Gilson from Denmark, and you grow a big garden, huh?
Yes.
What all do you grow in it?
Everything.
Everything but the kitchen sink,
but
yeah.
the kitchen sink, yes.
And coming up right now, what's besides the asparagus? What else is coming up?
A lot of the herbs, the annual herbs or perennial herbs, are coming up. I planted some seeds in April, and those were coming up. Carrots and rutabaga and radish. So
well, I got to come out and check it out.
Yes,
you got to give me some tips. So we're going to make a crumble, which is my favorite. You know, there's crisp, there's crumble, there's all this kind of, you know.
Right.
This is rhubarb, strawberry, got a great crumb topping on the top.
Yes.
Now let me start with what we're making here, the syrup. So guide me through this. Tell me how this works.
Well, we take the water, cornstarch, sugar.
Okay, so we've got 2 cups of water, 2 cups of sugar, and 4 tablespoons of cornstarch, and a pinch of salt.
Right.
Okay.
And you're going to bring that to a boil and heat it until it's clear. Once it's clear is when we'll pour it over the fruit.
And that takes a little bit of time. So
yeah, it does.
We kind of already started one over here, and we're waiting for that to boil. Okay.
Right.
Now let's get to the crumbly part.
Okay, that would be the oatmeal, brown sugar, and flour.
Okay.
And we'll just mix those all together. And if you want to melt the butter, Amy,
I would love to. 2 sticks of butter, and we're going to just melt that in the microwave.
So we just mix this all together good.
Keep an eye on the syrup. I love the idea. In fact, sometimes the straight up rhubarb can be a little much for people. So strawberries are also great right now. In fact, they're really inexpensive and they're beautiful at the grocery store.
Definitely.
Fresh berries will be in very soon. But you like to mix this as well with you know, something besides just the rhubarb.
Yeah, and it gives it a different type of flavor then too. You get the sweet and the sour.
So you could do cherry. What other things could you do?
Sure, you could use any kind of fruit that you really like, cherries, or I probably wouldn't do banana, but any kind of berry, raspberries, blueberries.
Even apple would be great. Apple rhubarb, something like that. This looks about perfect. So 2 sticks of butter melted. We're just waiting for our
we can pour that
syrup to go
right in here.
Right in here. So again, we've got oatmeal,
flour,
and
brown sugar. Then we
Real
add
simple.
the butter. Just kind of mix
it smells
that up.
amazing. We've got it in the oven.
And actually,
we're all drooling.
I'll hang on to that because we have to reserve some of this.
No problem. What's the color that I'm looking for over here?
Clear.
Okay. So we want to bring that to a boil and let it get clear.
Right.
Now we've taken several cups of strawberries and the rhubarb, a real fine dice on the rhubarb.
Right.
So I just take the stalks, and I really haven't dealt much with rhubarb.
Yeah, you just cut off the top leaf.
Okay.
And then the bottom, and then just chop it up.
Like celery or something.
Yeah, like celery.
Okay. Is it real, like if you were to, you know, is it real bitter right now? It really needs some sugar and things like that, or you know?
It's pretty not so bitter as sour.
Okay, sour.
Yeah.
Okay. So it definitely needs some sugar, and add the strawberries in there. So you want that to be kind of a crumbly? Is that what you're looking for?
Yep.
I'm waiting for this to boil. Come on. Might get the top to that pan. Ooh,
Do you have a
along
spoon here somewhere,
Absolutely. Do you want a big one, little one?
Yeah, just one that I can transfer.
Does that work?
Thank you.
You're welcome. Now, as I said, Dawn's one of our viewers. I'm always asking you guys for your recipes, so if you have any great recipes, I want to know about them. Recipes for the grill, maybe some great salad recipes. Always looking for dessert recipes. You know me, I'm not the best when it comes to desserts, so if you are a baker, I want to know about it. Email me those recipes. So about half of the crumble goes on the bottom?
Yeah, we reserve 2 cups.
To go on the top.
Yes.
The best part.
Yes.
I'm like a crumble hog on the top. My husband always knows when I've been in. He's like, well, did you leave any of the topping for the rest of us?
Actually, one of your coworkers said that too. When they got a crumble, they just eat the crumble off the top.
Yeah, exactly. Pete's wife Sarah makes a great apple crisp, and yeah, it's all about the crisp and the crumble. So just kind of pat that in there.
Yep. And then we can top it with the fruit.
We've got some diced berries, are beautiful. The strawberries and the rhubarb. Just kind of throw them on. strawberries when they bake. A lot of people don't think of baking strawberries, but they get even sweeter and juicy. Yum. How long have you been doing this whole gardening thing?
Since I was probably 20.
So long, you know.
Yeah, a long time.
And you've been you can and all that kind of stuff.
Yes, I do.
Well, you got to teach me because I've never. I tried to do pickles one time, and it was a disaster. Bought all the stuff, you know, the jars and the, you know, had all the stuff going, but they got soft on me, you know, and they didn't have that crunch.
Okay.
You know, I think I overcooked them or something like that.
Yeah, I can come back this fall and show you.
All right, excellent. Because I want to get into that because it's so fresh and it makes such a difference. And once you get the hang of it, I think. All right, so we're boiling over here, which I'm excited about. Tell me about when.
That's fine. That's good right there because it's getting in the clear.
So again, this is just sugar, water, cornstarch, and salt.
Yep.
All right.
Then you can just pour that right over the top of the fruit.
This is my kind of recipe, kind of dump and go. And that, you know, we didn't have to toss the berries and sugar because it's all right in there.
Right.
Okay. Yeah.
And actually with the cornstarch, it makes it hold together well then too.
Great. So the rest of that
Crumble is going on the top.
Yum. Now, preheat the oven to about what temperature?
350.
350. So, and this bakes for almost an hour. So it's it's a big, big casserole. It's going to feed a crowd. Great way to end an outdoor barbecue or something like that. Bring this out to the table warm. I don't know. You got to bring it out warm. You know.
Yep. I agree.
Bubbly.
There we go.
Wow. That's gorgeous. All right. So let me go back to the oven. Wait do you see what we got going on here? We got the vanilla bean. We splurged and got the good stuff. Look at this. Oh, this makes me happy. This is beautiful.
Oh, that looks nice.
Wow. You know what I'm thinking is that this method for this crumble, because I've never really made a crumble this way, you could do with any fruit. You know, I mean, we did the rhubarb and the strawberries, but
you could use the recipe with any other fruit that you'd like.
Yeah, I mean, because I do a raspberry peach and blueberry whatever. So just do that whole cornstarch and method on the stovetop, and then the crumble. And I got a new recipe. I'm excited about it. All right, I got some serving stuff here, and let's go to it, girl. Let's get a big spoon and